Yo, what is up, guys, and welcome to your March 10th, 2021 AEW Dynamite review. Oh my god, guys, what a show, man. Shows like tonight reminds you of why you fell in love with AEW and why you enjoy AEW. And tonight's episode, like after it, like what happened to them this Sunday, they needed this. This was such a banger episode, and next week is gonna be even better, bro. But it looks like MJF has himself a new his own inner circle. So this is awesome shit, man. So what happened was, so they put Chris Jericho, they put him against Adam Cole versus Finn Balor. So that was a smart move on AEW's part. So this segment happened, and Inner Circle comes, and there's no Wardlow, and so I found that also suspicious. I was like, wait, no Wardlow. So Chris Jericho gets on the mic, and he's like, "Oh, you know what? I think we're gonna add another member." And MJF's like, "Whoa, another member? Nah, how about we cut someone loose?" I'm like, "Oh, shit, the hell!" Then Sammy Guevara comes out, and he's like, "Yo," and then Chris Jericho's like, "Shut up! What'd I say? You're dead to me. I don't want to hear your name." And Sammy Guevara's like, "Please, just listen to me. Let me show you something. I have something to show you." And he shows him, and Sammy Guevara set up his phone to record, and I guess this was tonight. I thought it was like a couple weeks back, but he set his phone. Then MJF gets in the room with like Santana Ortiz and Jake Hager. He's like, "Yo, tonight's the night, guys. New leader, you with me?" And they're like, "Yeah." So then Sammy Guevara and Chris Jericho are on one side of the ring, and Santana Ortiz, Jake Hager, and MJF are on the other side of the ring, and they're about to turn on Chris Jericho and shit. And then Santana Ortiz and Jake Hager, they side with Chris Jericho. So it looks like Sammy Guevara's back in the inner circle. And then MJF's like, "Yo, you know what?" Jericho to MJF is like, "You know what? You're fired." And he pushes MJF. And MJF was like crying a little bit. And then he's like, "But Chris, I didn't care, man. I was forming my own inner circle." Lights went dark, and it was Tully Blanchard, FTR, and Shawn Spears and Wardlow, man. And they beat the holy hell out of the inner circle, made Jericho bleed, hit him with the ring, and then they powerbombed him off the stage, man. Jesus Christ. This was the ending to AEW Dynamite, man. Oh my god, bro. This was such a great ending, fantastic ending, great show, man. So then the show started off with Matt Jackson versus Fenix, great match, and they obviously gave I guess they had to give the win to Ray Fenix. Great match, honestly, and Pac was with Fenix, but what's his face? No Pentagon, so it was interesting. We'll see what happens with the Death Triangle, and you'll see in just a minute. It was some weird shit. So then there was a video from Eddie Kingston and John Moxley, and essentially they were like, "Oh, Impact Wrestling bought the explosives, their budget." And then they were like, Eddie Kingston's like, "Nah, see, the reason why I acted towards my explosion is, like he had some PTSD or some shit. Like, he's like, oh, when I was arrested, this and that." It was a great promo, great stuff. And, it'll be interesting moving forward. But, and you'll see next week what happens. Cody versus this guy, Seth Gargis, on AEW Dynamite. It was like a squash match. And so Cody was gonna cut a promo, and then Pentagon gets from the announce desk, and he has like a translator to help him. And yo, Cody versus Pentagon, oh my god! And this match is happening next week, by the way, guys. This match is gonna be absolutely great. I'm happy for Pentagon. And it looks like he's gonna go start to break arms again, so he might be on his own, man. Oh my god, bro. Oh god, this was great. So yeah, and then they brawl. He's like, "Oh, you're gonna be a shitty dad" or some shit like that. I don't even fucking remember, but it was just great, honestly. Then they cut to a thing with Chuck Taylor and Orange Cassidy. They want to do like an arcade match where they have the arcade games at this ringside, and it's, I guess, Orange Cassidy and Chuck Taylor versus Miro and Kip Sabian. We'll see where this shit goes, honestly. This should be the last one of that. Then Tony Schiavone does a thing with Sting, puts over Darby Allin. Then Lance Archer gets out with Jake the Snake Roberts. I'm like, so it looks like Lance Archer is a heel again, and you know, he interrupted his promo, and then like the promo ended, the interview ended. I don't even know. QT more and then he tells Sting to leave, and you know, Mox. QT Marshall and Lee Moriarty interviewed backstage. QT and whatever. Because honestly, what happened was that at this point, I think TNT hates Ethan Page. Because when he was like doing a promo and then during his match, like NBA footage like on the audio was being played, so you could barely hear anything during his match, and after his match was over it stopped. So Ethan Page versus Lee Johnson, I can't I wasn't even focused on the match, man, but obviously Ethan Page won, so I don't know. And then post match he like hurts Lee Johnson, and QT Marshall makes no move to help, but Dustin Rhodes makes a save. So that's that. Honestly, there's an interview with Hangman Page, and he rolls up with a fancy lawnmower. I guess he bought it with Matt's money. So we'll see where this goes. Tony Schiavone's ready to interview Christian Cage. Christian Cage doesn't come out. Kenny Omega comes out instead. And he comes out with Don Callis Good Brothers. They're cutting a promo, blah, blah, blah. Eddie Kingston comes out. And they embarrass Eddie Kingston. They're like, they do the 10, 9, 8. So they put the countdown. And Kenny Omega's like, 69 me, Don. 69. It was some funny shit. You'll see it on my Twitter. But, you know, that was pretty funny. And then so... whatchamacallit, Kingston drops them. He beats him up, and then Jon Moxley comes, makes a save, and then Christian comes, and Kenny Omega tries to shake his hand, and Christian denies it, and then he tries to get Kenny Omega none prettier, and then he escapes with Doug. So it looks like we're getting Christian versus Kenny Omega soon. I wouldn't worry about this, guys. Kenny Omega has a belt collector gimmick going right now, so he's gonna be winning titles and shit. So I don't think he's losing the title to Christian. Christian is gonna probably wrestle more, so he'll probably get some wins under his belt, so that he could quote unquote earn being the #1 contender and shit like that. But if not, this match should be great. This is like a dream match. Like, bro, like that would be great. Britt Baker, Maki, and Nyla Rose versus Hikaru Shida, Rio, Mizunami, and Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa pins Maki. But then like Britt Baker beats her, Rosa up, and so this sets up next week in the main event for the first time, Thunder Rosa versus Britt Baker. Wow. And it's gonna be a lights out match. Next week is so stacked, bro. Oh my god. Matt Hardy and Private Party. So Matt Hardy recruits Butcher and Blade. So Eddie Kingston's pretty much babyface now. Darby Allin versus Scorpio Sky. Great match, but Darby wins, and then Scorpio Sky attacks him afterwards. So Scorpio Sky is now a heel. So that is that, guys. That was pretty much it. So hope you guys enjoyed what you saw in the video. Please leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, turn the notification bell on. I'll see you guys for the next time, for the next review, guys. Later. Peace.